Wow, that is... Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know who's not a groomer? Michelle Pfeiffer.
I don't know. She seemed to be grooming kids in this movie.
I mean, I was kind of uncomfortable thinking she was the Mary Kay Letourneau.
You did make that joke more than
once. I made it at least twice. Well, but I mean, the haircut, for one.
Yeah.
And,
So, Raoul is the father of her child. Confirmed. Welcome to the I Hate Critics 1995 podcast.
Jesus.
I'm professional film critic Sean Patrick. Amy's here.
I'm drinking water.
MJ's not here.
No. And there's a reason for that. Because MJ's a fucking loser.
Contract negotiations again?
Well, you know what? Get a better manager, and we'll see what happens.
This is the third one.
I know. But the next one, I can't have an injunction against me again, though.
How many non-binary managers can you find in this area? We live in Iowa.
Well, alone in this apartment building. That's what's wild. But, yeah, no, Fuzzy, which I'm kind of bummed because, like, Fuzzy's closer to the high school age, even though almost 21. But still, I mean, I just would have liked to see I feel like Fuzzy would be very uncomfortable.
With Dangerous Minds.
With Dangerous Minds.
Our movie this week on the podcast, released August 11th, 1995, taking in over $175 million at the box office against a $23 million budget.
Really?
Yeah, this was a huge hit.
Well, I guess I remember, and the soundtrack, we stole the shit out of it at Disc Jockey.
Well, winner of 3 awards was that project. Coolio was made it. He was a made man.
Made man.
After making that record, Gangsta's Paradise, which I think that's probably lasted a little bit longer in the public imagination than this movie has.
Well, I think Amish Paradise has lived a lot longer than that, but
unfortunately, I think the main reason why the main reason why Gangsta's Paradise has lasted this long is because of terrible TikToks.
That's true.
Yeah, that married guy who used to piss off his wife, and then as he walked away, he would play Gangsta's Paradise.
Oh my god!
So I walked through the valley of the shadow of death because his wife was gonna kill him.
Women, am I right?
That's the punchline of every one of them. Women, am I right?
Well, I like saying it very, very. I don't know how I feel like I'm angry when I say it, but I'm also, you know.
Women be shopping.
Women do be shopping.
They do be shopping. At Wilson's, apparently.
Oh my God, you guys. Wilson's the leather experts.
Is Wilson still around?
I can't imagine. We had them in the mall for ages. Like in the 80s, every popular girl would show up with a new Wilson's coat on every day.
Wilson's leather is still a thing.
They definitely were sponsored by Wilson's.
Everybody in this movie has a version of leather, and they even use... no, I'm sorry, they do not exist anymore.
Oh, they don't? Okay.
They're an online brand. They ceased operations in 2008, but they've been revived as a fully online brand.
You know, I'm going to go ahead and say this. Thank you, Wilson's, because going into your store was a sensory nightmare. It smelled so bad.
You don't like the smell of leather?
No, absolutely not. And then when I'm leaving,
I know many people who went to Wilson's just so they could smell it.
And then I feel like it was oily. Because it wasn't just leather. You could buy suede there too.
Well, it was Wilson's House of Suede in the 1950s.
That's what I'm saying. In the 90s, they went with the leather experts, but they did not sell chaps. Not really expert to me. If you're going to do it all. Commit.
Yeah.
Commit. Or no.
They did that thing where I'm sure they probably got bought by a hedge fund and then broken up and took all their profits, and then they had to go out of business.
You know what? Wilson's, you're a fucking sellout. Not my problem.
Has a hedge fund bro ever made anything better? And in their lives, have they ever improved anything in their lives? No. There's no chance that a hedge fund guy has ever made anything better.
No, not even your children. Disappointments, all of them. You know who's not a disappointment? Wade Dominguez.
Wade Dominguez.
Wow.
The star of this film is Emilio.
The real star of
the 30-year-old high school senior.
It's how? And then Sean's like, do you know he's 30 right here? I'm like, you can't tell? He looks like he just got done at his shift at like the
at Wilson's.
at Wilson's. Where he's a manager.
He's a manager at Wilson's. He goes to high school during the day.
Because no one noticed he just refused to graduate.
I love the idea of Emilio as the Ryan Reynolds, Van Wilder of this universe.
It's kill or be killed for this girl. And no offense, Emilio, but we tried to ask Brock.
Don't read about his death.
Don't read about his death.
Don't read about his death. It's so sad.
It sucks.
No, we did ask Grok why Emilio had to die, and Grok broke it down pretty heavily. In short, Emilio's death in Dangerous Minds is a narrative device to amplify the film's emotional weight and critique the systemic barriers faced by at-risk youth from principals who are very uptight about people not knocking first.
Yeah. The other star of this film is Courtney B. Vance's Whisper. I just kept wanting to say,
Principal Grandy.
I can't hear nothing over here.
Look, you have to teach by the curriculum.
Yeah, I can't even. Your lips are moving.
That you have to teach by the curriculum. The curriculum is incredibly important, and
oh my God,
we need you to follow that.
After seeing him,
this is an office, miss.
I will never knock on a door.
This is an office, miss, and you have to knock.
I will never knock on a door.
I will not. I will not give you any kind of emotion.
How is that
whatsoever.
A life lesson to teach somebody to knock on an office door? You could not do that now.
That was not a black voice. That was a very quiet voice.
That was a very quiet whisper. And I'm sorry, Courtney B. Vance has got an amazing voice. You guys just totally
You want an offensive voice? Try Michelle Pfeiffer's in and out Southern accent that she totally didn't need.
She's from Southern Pennsylvania.
The real life woman, Louanne Johnson, who wrote the book. The book. Sorry, I can't.
My posse
don't do homework. Is
My
what
posse
the
don't
called.
do homework. I think it's funnier when it's said by us. We sound stupid.
Louanne Johnson, yeah, the woman who the movie's based upon, her work. She's from Southern Pennsylvania, and Michelle Pfeiffer is apparently from Alabama.
Yeah, but only occasionally.
Only occasionally, because then it'll just drop away.
It's so weird. That was a choice.
Well, she's from Santa Ana, California. She's never had this accent in her life.
What? Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. But that's the thing. It would hang in the air for a second. And then she'd say something, and then it was gone. I feel like that was a choice that we didn't need to go with.
No, it was totally needless. She just wanted to do it. She's like, this was her Nicolas Cage moment. So, for those of you that don't know, Nicolas Cage, fucking genius, obviously, but he was in the movie Peggy Sue Got Married, and he showed up. And he's working with his uncle, who's one of the most respected directors in the world, Francis Ford Coppola. He's working opposite Kathleen Turner, doing arguably the best work of her entire career. That movie's incredible.
It is. It really is.
And he ruins the entire movie by deciding he's going to do the most stupid accent in the world. Just this incomprehensible nasal bullshit, because that's how he saw the character.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was a Coppola. No, make a voice.
That was all Nick.
I love that movie, but he makes it so hard when he starts talking.
It's so bad. Why are you talking like that?
I don't like it.
I realize he was maybe uncomfortable because he's playing a teenager, and he's not a teenager, obviously, and he doesn't feel like he's passing as a teenager. And
okay, but we've never met a teenager that sounds like that.
Dude, Kathleen Turner still sounded like Kathleen Turner, dude.
She just had 7 boxes of more cigarettes. The brown ones and the red box.
She is incredible in that movie, though.
She makes me jealous that she got to go back in time.
Is so underrated.
That moment when she sees her mom again, I'm bawling.
When she hears her grandmother's voice on the phone.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God.
That movie is incredible.
So good. It really is.
Except for fucking Nicolas Cage.
Let's just pluck our hands in there and just pop his head and just go... Boop. I like her better with that dark-haired dude in it anyway.
God, yeah.
He's way cooler.
Yeah.
Wow, I gotta go back and watch it. No, I won't, because it'll just make me cry.
I get annoyed by Nicolas Cage.
And Nicolas Cage's voice. I can't have that.
Apparently that's how he finds characters sometimes. It's just like he'll find a voice that he likes. And he's like, I can play that character. Here's the voice I have.
I'm trying to think of where that worked for him. Not ever. You could just be Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
The bees! Just do that all the time.
Paul Rudd doesn't do that. He doesn't show up on set and insist that I found the character in this ridiculous voice.
No, he did play Scott Lang with a bit of a smirk. He didn't do that. But like as far as affecting anything, I would say you'd have to go back and watch when he was in The Great Gatsby or when he was in Cider House Rules. That's the only time he ever but again, it was period, for the time.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Paul's not an asshole, so he's not going to do that.
Like De Niro is one of the biggest assholes in the world, but he doesn't go out of his way to give you the worst possible performance just because that's how he hears it in his head. It's like what fucking Marlon Brando is obviously the worst. One of the worst human beings ever. One of the worst actors of all time. Yeah. Sorry to break it to you.
Yeah, that's true.
He's awful. But he had this thing where he didn't want to make the movie The Score, but he signed on because he needed the money. And then he decided that the best way for me to not be in the movie is if I show up on set not wearing pants, because then they can't shoot me. So he would show up on set not wearing pants, and they'd have to shoot him from the top up, totally ruining any kind of tension they might create with the camera.
Is little Marlon out?
No, he's in his boxers.
That still upsets me.
What a dick!
What a dick!
You're a dick.
That's what somebody said when they looked at it. They're like, "Hey, what a dick!" Marlon, put your cock away.
He did the same thing on Apocalypse Now, where he's like, "Yeah, I shaved my head." Why do you shave? I don't know. I thought that's what the character wanted.
See, this is why we have Jared Leto now. It's because of shit like that. God damn it.
I think my version of the Joker would send you guys dead rats. No, he wouldn't.
No, you definitely.
That's all you, Jared. That's entirely you. That's nothing to do with the character. That's just you.
That's just you.
You're just a shitty person.
Being a dick. You're antagonistic, and you're a prick.
I'm dying to know if Jeff Bridges joined his cult. They're making Tron Ares together, and
I'm gonna say Jeff has such a good head on his shoulders. He's such a good, genuine guy. He probably went home and made fun of him to his wife. He's like, "Oh man, I worked with that Jared Leto kid.
What a dweeb!
What a fucking dweeb!" Jeff is known for his kind of exasperation when he looks at you. I bet he does that a lot to Jared. I bet he does.
You're not wrong, Walter. You're just an asshole.
You're just an asshole. God damn it. Oh. I will never buy Jeff Bridges getting, okay, yeah, you might have been in Heaven's Gate, okay? Mm-hmm. But you're not gonna really do that. He's too fucking cool of a guy.
Yet he's still in a movie with Jared Leto.
That's a choice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a good one, but it's a choice. And actually, I kind of like it because I like when more actors have more stories that they're willing to kind of and under the guise of this guy is so weird. He sent me condoms with actual jizz in it. You're saying that on the red carpet. Right? I wasn't giggling that night. Actually, I was a little scared. But right now, it's so funny. He's so funny.
Did it affect my performance? No. Why would it? He's just a crazy person. He's just got knives.
Isn't he weird?
I don't know.
I didn't call the authorities, but I thought about it. A lot.
Did it trigger my stalker a little bit? I had a stalker, and now I've got Jared Leto.
God. Fuck you, Jared Leto.
It's fine.
How did we go from Dangerous Minds to Jared Leto being a douchebag?
I don't know, because there's not a lot to talk about with Dangerous Minds.
Dangerous Minds it's an okay movie. There's nothing wrong with it except for
34% on Rotten Tomatoes. But I think a lot of that. And it doesn't age well.
No,
it's a white savior movie.
It is very much
whole white savior trope thing.
Her name is literally White Bread in the movie.
They call her White Bread.
And you know what? I think that's okay. What kind of sucks is that there were moments that, again, if you're talking over, you're going to miss them. Because they seem so inconsequential, but there's a few lines in there that I kind of snickered at. I'm like, that's kind of funny. That was, of course, it's George doing the...
George Dzundza?
Yeah. Dude, they had a plate of fucking nachos in this movie the size of Texas.
He looks like a heart attack in this movie.
He's walking... And, okay, here's the other thing. Then they must have had a subplot somewhere. Because they kept having him have his cough and stuff. Like, I felt like they were going to have him, like, I waited for him to have a heart attack in this film. Because he was walking around with his cigarettes, he's coughing all the time, he's drinking a giant beer, and I'm not kidding, like, these nachos, they looked fucking delicious. I mean, I would have, like, smashed.
It was a bed of nachos.
A bed of nachos, and it was like, so beautiful.
This is not what you serve to 2 people in a bar. That's what you serve to 20 people in a bar.
Or just George.
Or just George.
Just because Michelle wasn't even eyeing it. And I'm like, girl.
Just Michelle Pfeiffer in her life had a nacho.
I mean.
she's 67 years old right now. She looks younger than both of us.
And does not look like she's had any fucking work at all.
No, you can look at like Renee Zellweger. You know what she did.
You know what she did. And she even
looks great.
felt bad about that.
She looks great, but like you know what she did. But 67 years old and looking like Michelle Pfeiffer does right now is insane.
It's not right. It's angering, actually. I'm gonna bring up that's one that I want to look at.
Just an incredibly, she always has been an incredibly beautiful woman. Maybe it's just being kind. It just allows you to be that way.
You know what? I think that's very much it. I think
when you're just correct. A kind, genuine human being, you just end up being beautiful your entire life.
It's not her fault. It's who she is. And and again, she has the one fine day haircut already. Like, you already know she's about to make a Clooney movie.
Yeah.
Okay. She has that look. But the idea that they were trying to make her look dowdy in this film?
They tried early on to make her,
Don't do that. You literally cannot do that.
But they are give it credit to the costume designer. They're telling the story via her costumes, her showing up like, she's very soft and gentle at first. And then next day, leather jacket. I'm a badass. Jacket.
Total badass.
Do some karate.
Yeah. But you could hear the fear in her voice. Like, you could tell she had to work through that because she even made me want to laugh at her a few times. I'm like, bitch, I'd take you out. To a dinner and a movie.
Thought you were going to have your Bob could beat up Liam Neeson moment there.
Well.
That was a big deal on the other show. Bob was like, Taken's fine, but I could kick Liam Neeson's ass.
Oh. Oh, Bob. Oh, no.
Oh, he's so old.
What? Yeah, but, I mean, do you carry around knitting needles that you're going to put in people's kneecaps? I don't think so, Bob. I would just say get yourself a little satchel, and then you can go around trying to think that you could beat up Liam Neeson. No one could beat up Liam Neeson.
Not even Chuck Norris?
No, he's like 7,000 feet tall. Chuck Norris is the size of my thumb. Just like his penis, I've heard.
Oh.
No, could you imagine he's like that size of my thumb, but his penis is as big as my thumb as well?
I love the fact that that more people, instead of knowing Chuck Norris, they know that Walker told me that I have AIDS.
Oh, and then Walker told me I have AIDS. That's
that clip surpassing him in importance is kind of a wonderful legend for him to carry until he passes.
I hate you, Chuck Norris. I don't know.
Thank you, Conan O'Brien.
Just like everything you do. You made magic. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's true. Like, they're just, there's not a whole lot you can really insert into this. There's a whole side plot, which apparently she was supposed to have a love interest in this movie.
Yeah. They cut Andy Garcia out of the movie entirely. Like, they gave her an entire love story, and then they cut it.
And he's hot in 1995. So I feel like, what the fuck is your problem, man?
I mean, where is he coming in at? Like, what is he playing? Who is he supposed to be?
It would be like the longest movie ever. Like, I mean, that's like a whole other movie. It's two beautiful people.
And I wonder if that's what they kind of realized.
Yeah.
Like, just have George Dzundza play her love interest.
Well, and she even said, hey, to George, go home and tell your wife that she's a lucky woman. It's like, are you hitting on him? With that plate of nachos right in front of you. You're hitting on him.
I mean, he is a charismatic man.
I mean, he is. Okay, that's true. That's true. I would like to talk to him, have a conversation.
Still alive, too, which is fucking wild.
80 years old,
because he looked like a heart attack in this movie.
He really
He was 50
did.
years old at the time. He's 80 now. He's been retired since 2011.
He walked like he was ready to go.
He looked like he was about to pop.
Every time he would go near stairs, I was just praying that's not how he was going to die. Like he just, and then he just falls. I didn't want that.
That was in his contract. He didn't have to go upstairs. He did not have to help Michelle Pfeiffer with her boxes.
7 milk crates, 3 boxes, 18 plants. Did you live in that room? We actually made a joke later, like the kids are like, so she's about to quit. She's just feeling like she's losing all of her students, and it's breaking her heart.
Yeah, Darrell's gone.
Emilio was shot.
Amelia's dead.
Callie left because she was pregnant, and they were like, "Oh, you have to get out." And she was just kind of done. But then, like, she just kept packing up all this stuff. And then what? Her poor student Raul, who was so mad that she was quitting, she has him help her pack her things.
After he's like nearly in tears.
He's in tears.
At her leaving.
It's like, oh, hey, Raul, if you're not busy, will you help me, help me pack up here?
75 boxes.
Will you help me move this love seat out of the classroom?
So she's walking out with her and George Dzundza are carrying her things, putting them in this tiny little car that she has, and she put them in the back seat, and that's probably all she needs right there. Yeah. Then she walks around to the back and opens the trunk and
what do you have?
What could you possibly have left in a classroom?
That's what I said. I said, did she live in there? Like, I asked the question.
I had to put the Barca lounger in the back.
Yeah, exactly. And then she comes back up the bed. I mean, we just kept saying, it's like, she's going to keep her job. Oh, yeah, she's keeping her job. Will you help me move my love seat back here? Like,
all the students just having to line up and carry all of her boxes back in. For fuck's sake.
Miss Johnson, we're not doing this next year. So either you're staying, because we're not doing this again.
Yeah, they're all crying like, you can't leave, Mrs. Johnson. Never mind that they're not going to be her students next year.
No.
That's not how high school works.
That's not how that works.
You move up to the next thing.
Yeah.
And you have a new teacher.
Or some of you might graduate.
I don't know what class anyone was in this, though.
I
know Raul's not old enough to be graduating, because that's the thing that they talk about is she wants to see him graduate, and she makes a bet with him that where he could keep this money that she loaned him to buy a jacket from Wilson's.
Yeah, the leather experts.
So she makes that bet with him, and he's like, obviously he's not graduating this year, because he doesn't have to pay her back until he graduates, which has to be down the road a bit.
Yeah.
What year are anyone in this class in? Emilio's 30.
Dude, you look 30. You are not 15 years old.
But let's just say, for the sake of, putting aside reality, that he's 18, so he's a senior and graduating, but he's also in a class with a kid who is not graduating.
Yeah. And they're all bussed in on the same bus. It's just like, oh, so we don't even care what ages these kids are. This guy's been in high school since 86?
This kid's Van Wilder.
I mean, my God. Emilio. Honey.
He's also a party starter.
He is
the part they cut that part out of Emilia's backstory, is that he was also the party starter. You just see him in class, he's just angry to be there because he'd rather be out starting parties.
I mean, can you blame him, though? I can't even imagine the kind of curriculum, as the curriculum.
Gotta stick with the curriculum.
Oh, my God.
Do you have to teach them "My Love, My Hamburger"?
I love my yeah.
Was that what it was called?
It was.
Is that a real thing?
No.
That can't be a real thing.
Well, maybe it is. I mean, the way she was holding that book, it looked like
It looked like a real book.
Yeah, it really did. I thought it looked like a romance novel. That's why I was confused.
I thought that was the joke. They were joking. This is the curriculum for this.
Just for girls, though. They're the ones who like the romance books. Otherwise, you're gay.
No.
What?
No.
Is it real?
No.
It's real.
No.
You can't even look me in the eye.
My Darling, My Hamburger is a young adult novel written by Paul Zindel, first published in 1969.
No. I have to have this book now. My Darling, My Hamburger?
My Darling, My Hamburger. Let's see. It's two people dating, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. The novel is mentioned in the book, My Posse Don't Do Homework.
Don't say that. Don't ever say that.
Which is, of course, the book that Dangerous Minds is based upon. And can't imagine why they changed that. This is the curriculum? Shortly after the dance, the reader learns that Liz is pregnant with Sean's baby. Liz appeals to Maggie for help and states that she does not have enough money to pay for an abortion. What is this? You can't teach this in my class. This is the curriculum?
That's what the book is?
Apparently.
Yeah, the title comes from the fact that the book is split into two sections, My Darling and My Hamburger. The first one dealing with love, the second one dealing with sex. Because, Kobe beef, sexy. I'm gonna fuck me a hamburger, is what I'm saying. I'm gonna fuck me a hamburger. You're just sitting, reading something.
Sorry, I was reading the book, My Darling, My Hamburger.
You can't just read it while you're on the podcast.
I was trying to find the point here, because why would this be in any curriculum?
My love, my hamburger, or
my darling, my hamburger.
I have no idea.
That's wild.
I don't get it.
Who the hell is Paul Zindel?
Well, he's not Mike Lindell.
He's not the My Pillow guy. That is, if we know anything, he is not the My Pillow guy.
If we've learned anything on this podcast, it's that.
Well, he lived long enough to see himself mocked in this movie. He died in 2003.
Do you suppose that's when he found out he was sick too? And he's just like, guys, kick me when I'm down.
Jeez, guys, come on.
I mean, it's a good book. I was really proud of it until now.
He was also responsible for the Wacky Facts Lunch Bunch.
Wacky Facts?
Wacky Facts Lunch Bunch. And the PC Hawk Mysteries.
What? When I hear Lunch Bunch, I think of Bob's Burgers, and I think of Louise saying, we've got to get better names. Because the Lunch Bunch is the name of them, of her and Eugene and Louise.
In 1978, he wrote, I can't believe it. I'm going to try and say this without bursting into laughter.
Don't.
But it's very hard because it's a very weird title. The Undertaker went bananas. What? What could that be about?
I just had a vision of The Undertaker, the wrestler, and a monkey. That would be a good movie.
That would make a good movie. When are they going to adapt that one, I wonder? 1976 novel, Pardon Me, You're Stepping on My Eyeball.
What? Did Paul write all of these movies? Or books, rather?
1977, Confessions of a Teenage Baboon. Who are you, Paul Zindel?
I would have liked a whole movie about his life. That would have been funny. Like, she doesn't teach poetry. She's like, all right, guys, we have to learn about this Paul Zindel guy. Pick your favorite book title.
Apparently, this My Darling, My Hamburger thing was his first novel, and it goes on to be taught in, schools for years? What? What is happening? Is this some kind of alternate universe?
What? We never heard of this book until now.
Never before this moment have I heard of this.
No. That's weird.
I thought they made it up. I thought it was fake.
It looked really fake, to be fair.
Wow.
It looked very
Now
fake.
we've found a topic that is far more interesting than this movie in Paul Zindel. What other podcast could take you from the backstory of Wilson's Leather Goods to the life and times of Paul Zindel?
Wow. Only on this one.
Only here.
Only here.
Will this ever happen?
And you could be sad about that all you want. But here
You're the one listening
You're the one who's listening. This is on you.
What was your favorite part of Dangerous Minds?
It wasn't Wendy and Lisa's music.
Yeah, that was really...
I love them, and all I kept thinking was, like, this sounds like it's in a training video at a Wendy's. And that, but the thing is, like, it's like, it's not that it's bad, it just has that, it's so synthy, it's so weird, and it doesn't fit this movie.
It doesn't fit the movie. It really doesn't. And I love Wendy and Lisa. They're very talented.
Oh, so good.
You can sense that, like, this is what Jerry Bruckheimer and Don Simpson thought funk was.
Yeah.
Like, you were with Prince, right?
Right.
That's funk. Okay, we're done.
That's
don't need any more.
No, don't call him. No. We're not doing that. This is down around his symbol era too. Yeah. We'll just take Wendy and Lisa. We don't want to pay the man for his work.
No.
So
we don't have Prince money. We've got Wendy and
Lisa money. Which, again, they're awesome.
They're very talented, but they're like, this just doesn't fit.
No.
This movie just breaks down in, like, dance sequences, just, like, random. Like, every transition is, like, we cut to the courtyard and everybody's dancing.
And so, to us, who were extremely, extremely not in an urban setting in high school, we're like, there's no way this happens anywhere. Because the group of people that would break into dance at our high school was a bunch of fucking farmers' kids.
Country line dancing. Fucking John Michael Montgomery bullshit. That's what they would do. They did the watermelon crawl.
Oh, God. And the rest of us had to sit and look on as this nightmare took place in the pit.
I just unlocked Amy's trauma there with that watermelon crawl.
Who the fuck do you think you are writing that fucking song? How dare you?
How dare you, sir?
The very audacity of that song.
I'm going to sit down and write a song about my tractor.
My God. I've never felt more offended in my life, and I've been called a lot of names. I've dealt with a lot of misogynists, but you write a fucking song, you put that song on the fucking radio, and I'm supposed to listen to that shit? And I'm supposed to watch people that, unfortunately, I know dance to it like they're in a fucking cult. A watermelon cult. Fuck you and fuck your fucking music. I don't know.
There's something just so weird about line dancing. It's just they're all in a line and they're doing the same thing. It looks like something out of an Ari Aster movie.
Oh my God, yes. It's like it's how I imagine Walton Goggins is in real life. Like, and it's like a bunch of Walton Goggins living in a house together, and that's all they do is line dance together. Like, tell me that's not a great movie, though. That's a great movie.
He's very charismatic.
He really is.
He's like a modern George Dzundza.
But better.
Because he's in better shape.
That's true. Okay, we can't do that to George. George, you're a gem. We love you. You're a great actor.
Character actors. Nobody gives a fuck if we're fat.
Brian Dennehy,
as quoted by Patton Oswalt.
That's so good. It's such a good story.
And
it's one of my favorites.
Look at George Dzundza. Just could fit right in with them.
What I like about George is he has that total New York cop face.
Yeah.
And
Boston firefighter.
Or Boston firefighter.
That she played.
Right.
On Grey's Anatomy as George's dad.
Yeah. I feel like he also played a commissioner in a movie and he was a bad guy. Or maybe he wasn't. Or maybe I'm just thinking of a Murder,
he was in
She Wrote
150
episode.
movies. So
You know he was on Murder, She Wrote.
Was he?
He's got to be.
I mean, you're the Murder, She Wrote expert.
That's true, but like he looks like a lot of character actors.
He does.
That hang on, I will find out.
He's one of those guys, he's got that face. You're like, who is that guy? I know that guy from somewhere. It looks like a guy you're sitting down next to at a bar having a beer with.
We're all friends with him.
We're all friends with George Dzundza.
He'd do anything for you. If you need him to come over and mow your grandmother's lawn, he'll do it.
If you have a riding mower. Because he's not pushing that thing.
Kind of little fat phobia here.
I'm just saying, he's going to be smoking a cigarette.
He probably is going to be smoking a cigarette. Yeah, I'm going to need a riding mower.
He's got a cigarette. He's got a beer cozy on the thing. He'll ride it to Casey's and back after he does your lawn. That's George.
That's our George. That's our George.
He would be the only person who could possibly have been on murder. Well, Courtney B. Vance, he could have done a murder she wrote.
I feel like he did. I'm almost positive he did.
Michelle Pfeiffer, obviously not. She was way too big a star.
No, but Dee Pfeiffer was actually on a few, or maybe just one.
But not, there's no possible universe in which Michelle Pfeiffer was on TV like that.
No, well, do you remember? She was in a TV show. It was
in the 80s.
Well, but still, it was right at the beginning of her career, and Animal House had taken off, and they did that whole bullshit Animal House TV show.
Terrible.
How is it possible he was never on Murder, She Wrote?
Really? George Dzundza seems like a Murder, She Wrote kind of guy.
He does, and that's a good thing, by the way, George. Yeah. Wow, that bums me out.
But, I mean, there are only so many people who can play, the lead detective in whatever town that Fletcher has killed somebody in.
He's killing people, you guys. You don't see the pattern?
Wherever she goes, someone dies.
And not only in a town over, but in her very next to her, like she could touch you right there, and you're dead. You're in her proximity.
Exactly.
And that's what makes her amazing.
She's killed so many
people. It's impressive.
It's honestly impressive.
It's honestly impressive.
How she got away with it too.
Every time.
What was the last episode? It was her just walking away from it all, having completely survived and not been caught for murdering everyone.
She did 3 TV movies, just fine. But man, one of them, she went to Ireland. Dude dies the day she gets there.
It's a little weird.
A little weird.
Was Wade Dominguez ever on?
I don't think he was.
He's old enough. He's like 50. He's in the range.
Well, I mean, I did just see.
Oh wait, no, he died at 32.
Oh, he did. I just saw Ethan Embry on an episode of Murder, She Wrote recently.
What about Lorraine Toussaint? She's in this movie.
I feel like that is possible.
What about John Neville?
I can only do one at a time. John Neville was the well-manicured man on X-Files.
But he was never on Murder, She Wrote?
No, I'm sure he was.
He was not.
He was not.
That didn't happen.
No, but there was an older gentleman that looked just like him, but then all white men look alike. That's the thing. I'm sorry.
To realize.
All white elderly men look alike, because they really fucking do.
It's true. I mean, it's not something you can escape from.
The only thing that's going to distinguish you, men, just get an accent.
Do a weird Nicolas Cage accent. And ruin everything around you. No, I'm sorry. There's no Murder, She Wrote characters in Dangerous Minds. I apologize.
I even just wrote Murder, She Wrote cross-reference Dangerous Minds. I love cross-referencing more than you know. Wow.
So yeah, there's nobody, huh?
No.
What a shame. That's very sad.
I just feel like George is an honorary...
He's an honorary Murder, She Wrote character.
Yep. He was in our hearts for several episodes. Several, for sure.
This is a podcast that loves George Dzundza.
He is definitely no Jurgen.
No, I mean, Jurgen was one of the biggest stars in the world. World. We're asking way too much to be in that level.
And no offense, George, but you're never quite going to hit that Jurgen high. You're not going to do it. I mean, especially you just retired, so that's not going to work for you. But we're a George Dzundza apologists.
This is true.
And
he was on a Matlock episode, so that counts.
Not the same.
That counts.
No,
that counts.
Different universe. Magnum, Murder, She Wrote. Matlock, other shows. Diagnosis, Murder. And that's we keep them apart.
Yeah. So you love this Dangerous Minds movie?
No, I was bored. And
it's pretty boring.
It just for the time. It's so Bruckheimer.
There's so much product placement.
Yeah, that was icky.
Old style beer.
But so many bags of chips with the windows in them. Remember, guys? Cheetos, you could actually see what was in the bag. It was amazing.
Yeah, then the hedge fund guys figured out you could sell more if you didn't show people how the bag was only half. The bag today is only half full.
They'll never know how much air is in this bag right
now. They won't, because we took away the window.
He took away the chips window.
He took away the chips window. They'll never know how much is in there now, and they'll still buy just the same amount.
And you know what I loved about
losers.
The chips window back in the day was when it was kettle chips, you could look in that window and you could see if there were many curled up ones. And like kettle chips, they'll like curl up around each other. Oh, I would have bought that fucking bag so fucking fast. I'd have put that in my mouth so fast.
Yeah.
I mean, it has to go in dip first.
It was more colorful, too. Like, the colors pop a little bit better.
Yeah. The primary colors were a lot bolder in the 90s.
So we had we had some Doritos in this one. We had some Tostitos in this one.
We had Cheetos, which is probably the most important. Which, I'm sorry, her in a scene eating Cheetos. And then, one, it's Michelle Pfeiffer. I'm sorry, I don't see that. And then two, you have Cheeto fingers.
Yeah.
You can't just walk around after that. You literally have to go to the bathroom. And wash your hands.
You're not passing out homework with Cheeto fingers.
You're not going to Cheeto fingers in high school because you don't know what all the germs you're touching anyway, and then you're not going to suck that cheese off of your finger because there could be battery acid on it for all you know. You don't fucking know.
No, Cheetos are not something you eat in public.
No, Cheetos. You knew like
unless you're 10.
You could be like Fuzzy. Fuzzy used to have a whenever they'd have a bag of chips, they'd get a large spoon. So they didn't have to touch any of it.
I get that.
Me too.
Because, like, if I get something on my fingers, it drives me insane. Like, I like a Cheeto. I do. I'm a fan. But, like, I cannot stand having that caked up stuff on my fingers.
Nope.
Because it's a complex one.
It's a sensory issue. I love Cheetos, but I would literally just, like, pour them into my mouth.
If I could eat them with a fork.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even joking.
No, I want that for you. We should make forks that accommodate that.
When I have boneless wings, fork, knife and fork. I don't eat them with my fingers. I cannot get barbecue sauce on my hands. Can't do it.
I hate to say this, but you're a fucking pussy.
I can't do it. You're
not a real man.
I can't have sticky things on my fingers. It drives me insane. I have to wash my hands immediately.
Oh, there goes your
my fingers. Ah! Call back.
No, but I'm with you.
It's like it's a thing. I can just feel it, and I gotta like get it off.
It's none of our business.
Yeah,
we didn't invite you in. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't care about Dangerous. It's not going to stay with me. I mean, we've had many movies that like, wow, that's even Waterworld is still with me, and this one just kind of like a beige movie to me.
Like, there's maybe Emilio could have received a little help and better help, but other than that.
I think that was the only time I felt like a little bit teary-eyed was Emilio staying at her house and just like the way he looked at her like, God, you must really care about me. Like that was it. But then give me a whole fucking Emilio movie.
Or at least let us see what happened.
Yeah.
We don't like they have to come to her and like say he got shot. It's like, where's the scene?
Where's the scene? And that would have been, especially for a Bruckheimer film, like that would have been a really like huge moment that you wouldn't forget. I was thinking about Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
And watching when, is it Morris Chestnut? Fucking dude, I can't. Like that makes me cry every time I think about it.
What if they cut the scene? What if they cut the scene because Andy Garcia shot him?
Oh, and that's how they tied Andy Garcia in? And he was the guy that was released from jail or something like that. And then she was dating him. She had no idea.
No clue.
That's actually
This was actually a thriller in which Andy Garcia was the worst drug dealer in the world, but she had no idea.
She had no idea.
No clue that he's like ruining the lives of all of her students.
He did play a bad guy in Murder, She Wrote once. Andy Garcia.
He doesn't feel like he was fit in that universe.
It was early 80s.
Did he, like, stand out?
It was right before, like, he got big, like, way, like, he was really young. And it was him and this other dude, and they were hassling her. Well, because she was in New York City for the very first time. And it's still Andy Garcia. He's gentle, but he has a knife. And he probably will kill her, but he doesn't.
But it's not like a John Glover situation where it's like, this guy does not belong here. Like,
no.
You're trying to watch an episode of Murder, She Wrote, and like, he's just John Glovering everywhere.
Everywhere. Like, all over
just
the place.
All over just throwing his John Glover juice all over
everywhere. It's on every surface. It's on every surface. What I do want to point out, which I mentioned this during the movie, and this is it's just something that I think is important to bring up because I really liked this performance. There was an actress in this, what was her, Brooklyn?
Yeah, Brooklyn is her first.
Brooklyn Harris played Callie.
Never acted again after this.
Never acted again. And what bums me out is that I found her, something about her made me want to stare at her in a scene, and she's so subtle.
Like, there was a lot of kids in the room, but like the camera would like grab.
Yeah.
When like it's something you'll see in when you notice that in a movie, it's like that's you noticing like charisma. That is you noticing not just like attractiveness, but like just somebody who has a particular it factor where, yes, the camera is biased towards them, but it's biased towards them because the cameraman is also being drawn to them.
And you cannot help but want to look at this person. Like,
Mark, I know you don't like him, but Mark Wahlberg in that Renaissance Man movie had that quality where like the camera would settle upon him because he was the most interesting thing in the scene.
Oh, okay. I mean, I hate him, but yeah, but I get it. Like, I get what you're saying.
Like, you see that in a lot of different movies where you don't even realize like the camera is just biasing towards somebody, and then like in the future they're a big star. And
this girl quit. And that bums me out because, again, like her performance alongside Michelle Pfeiffer was so natural. I mean, and forgetting the fact that she's absolutely stunning. Like, she just has a presence. But I believed her. Like, I wanted to see more of her in this.
And she had the most kind of interesting plot because, like, she's pregnant.
Yeah.
The school, like, somebody tells Michelle Pfeiffer that the policy is like they don't allow pregnant students to be at the school. They like make them go to a school where you can take like parenting classes. And then she finds out, like, she just finds out that this is actually not a policy because she's like going to write to the school board and like trash them all in the paper and say they're forcing pregnant students out of the school. And they're like, actually,
it's a choice.
It's something that, it's something I came up with.
Stop it. I can't hear you.
We don't allow pregnant students. You see, she didn't knock on my door.
Oh my God.
She came to talk to me about her pregnancy.
Courtney, this was a choice, man.
He's doing a Nicolas Cage.
That was a Nicolas Cage.
He is doing a Nicolas Cage for sure.
Nailed it.
Why?
Yeah.
What was the choice, Courtney? What was the choice to just that monotone? Just like, my character has no passion.
Nothing.
He has no energy. He is the villain of the movie, but God help me if I raise my voice above this octave.
He would have been great in a horror film, and then that's how he gets killed, is that somebody doesn't knock and he just comes in and just like
he just starts murdering anyone who doesn't knock on the door.
Doesn't knock. Like, that'd be wild. We both do. We love Courtney Vivens. That's a fantastic actor.
That's the plot. Emilio comes to her house and, he tells her what's up. He's being hunted down by this guy who he's been sleeping with this guy's girlfriend. And this guy's a big time drug dealer, even bigger than him. Mm-hmm. And this guy's coming after him. He tells that to her and she says, you need to go to the principal and tell him that this guy's, he's on drugs. And if you do that, he's not going to go to jail. They'll just send him to a place to get cooled off because he's a drug addict.
Oh, right.
And he's like, I guess I could get away with that. So he goes to the principal's office and doesn't knock. Apparently, we don't see this. We have to be told this later, that he didn't knock on the door and Courtney Vivens made him leave.
Made him leave.
Made
him basically walk into his own death.
Yeah. Threw him out, and that's how he ends up being dead.
This is where I want Zombie Nightmare to come into place. So, like, he's dead, but then he comes back to life, and not to life, but like he's a zombie, and then he comes back and then he kills the...
Hey, we don't allow zombies on the... we really don't allow zombies to be...
I knock.
I appreciate knocking, but I don't appreciate you continuing to bite my arm. I don't wish to be a zombie myself.
It was a choice, Courtney.
It was a weird choice.
Yep. Let's not do that for Dangerous Minds 2.
He's such a good actor. I don't understand.
I know. Like, that's the thing.
Was he instructed by someone? Like, this would be a great idea if you just...
Courtney, we don't want to hear you on the tape at all. So if you could just mouth your lines.
Director John N. Smith told him to just
John N. Smith.
Just not say anything. Also a non-entity.
Wow.
Maybe he was doing his John N. Smith impression. I'm just going to do the director.
So now whenever we whisper, it's like, don't John N. Smith me. I know what you're doing.
I know.
You're John N. Smithing me.
John N. Smith, and it's not going to work.
I can't hear you, John N. Smith.
John N. Smith, the director of the 1984 film The Masculine Mystique.
Fuck off, John N. Smith. You just stop it right there.
Also the director of A Cool, Dry Place, which is
I like that movie.
Yeah. Vince Vaughn and Joey Lauren Adams, Monica Potter.
Oh, yeah. Before Vince Vaughn became a douchebag. God.
Hasn't worked since 2009, but he says he's not retired.
Uh-huh.
John N. Smith.
John N. Smith. Here, just write a film about people whispering. Like, everyone on the cast. All of them.
Ugh,
is he problematic? Your face is weird.
No, he does. I'm just looking at the fact that he made a short film in 1977 called "Happiness is Loving Your Teacher."
Oh dear God! Is that why he wrote this film?
Directed
this film.
Maybe
he's like, hey Michelle, you might know my work.
He's always been a big fan of Paul Zindel.
Oh my God!
It's like he's dedicated his entire life.
This is a whole like Paul Zindel. Like what is the word?
Cinematic universe?
Well, yeah. Which means we need somebody else to make the other movies. And it peaks with this one in the end.
Ron Bass wrote the screenplay for this.
Who the fuck is Ron Bass?
Only the man who wrote How Stella Got Her Groove Back.
Oh.
Snow Falling on Cedars. Entrapment.
Okay.
The Joy Luck Club.
Oh.
Sleeping with the Enemy.
Yeah.
Academy Award winner for Rain Man.
So why wasn't this great?
I don't know.
I mean, like I said, there's a couple lines, but otherwise it just felt like, yeah.
Well, the thing about it is that a lot of this was rewritten by Elaine May. Uncredited.
What?
Elaine May rewrote some of the dialogue in this movie.
She's just sitting there. Well, that's probably, okay, that's where some of the little jokes came from right there.
Just don't tell anybody I'm doing this. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Elaine, wow.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm bored. What do you got?
Here's a little punch up on Dangerous Minds.
I was just sitting around fucking about in the apartment. It's like, oh, I could punch that up. Just give me that. Good Lord.
What a weird choice. She says it's such a strange life, but then like nobody's talking to her after Ishtar, and she's like, I don't know, can I rewrite Dangerous Minds for you?
And I'll probably make it better.
I came up with the whole Bob Dylan run.
Yeah. Actually,
that's how she gets to the students is Bob Dylan music.
Bob Dylan.
Not even music, just his lyrics. Just talking about his lyrics and the deeper meaning. Then she tells him a lie about what Mr. Tambourine Man means.
You were pretty upset about that.
I don't know about upset is the word I would use, but it is not. I mean, according to Bob Dylan,
he's like, not actual trivia.
According to Bob Dylan, Mr. Tambourine Man is not a song about drugs. Mr. Tambourine Man was not his drug dealer, which is what this is about for the movie. She says that Mr. Tambourine Man is a drug dealer.
Yeah. Play us with Jingle Jangle. That's the drugs. That's the drugs.
Play a song for me is him getting drugs for him.
That's stupid.
I get where you're like the logic. I get the reading of it, but it's not the case.
Yeah. It's not the case. But Jacob Dylan's song One Headlight is actually about one headlight. Not two.
He never had any subtext.
He never had any subtext at all.
All of those Wallflower songs entirely literal. That's how he separated himself from his dad. He never had any subtext.
He didn't want any. He was like, you know what? 6th Avenue, my heart hurts. Here's 6th Avenue heartache. 6th Avenue. And then one headlight. That's what
only cowards use subtext.
Yeah, Jacob Dylan. Do you really? That probably hurt his feelings.
No, I said only cowards use subtext. He doesn't use any.
Oh.
He'd be right alongside that. I was actually making.
Sounds like somebody who like.
I was referring to that TV show that you like.
Martin She Wrote?
It was a British series. They had I know writers who use subtext and they're all cowards. I can't remember. It was one of those British shows.
I have 1,000 of them. Yeah. You can't just tell me that. Cheekers.
Yeah, it's a good line though.
It's a great line. It's a great line. Wow. One headlight. Oh, The Difference. What a terrible song. I'm just going over Wallflower song, that's all. I had to listen to that at Disc Jockey like you wouldn't fucking believe.
I'm a big Wallflowers fan, if I'm gonna be honest. I did enjoy a lot of Wallflowers music back in the day. One Headlight was a good song.
You were also a huge Hootie fan, too, so...
Who wasn't?
Oh.
Everybody loved Hootie.
I used to sing Let Her Cry in the kitchen of the trailer. I'd just be really sad.
And he let you cry, see? He's such a good guy.
But he didn't write it for me.
How do you know?
I asked him. He said, why don't you go ask what Rob Thomas of Matchbox 20's doing right now? And so I went to him and said, write me a song. He wrote me a whole fucking album.
I know it's weird, like, do you find weird connections?
Yeah.
But is there a chance that Coolio knew Louanne Johnson? Because he is also from Southern Pennsylvania, if you didn't know that.
I did not know that.
He is from Southern Pennsylvania.
It's just a weird state to be from.
But he never had a Southern accent either.
No, actually, he just sounded like Coolio. That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
That's a weird connection.
I know.
You could play 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon with that. But I think that's pretty much all we got.
That's pretty much.
Yeah.
The Coolio song, Gangsta's Paradise, is. I mean, is it better than Fantastic Ride? I think Fantastic Ride's a better song.
Oh my God,
Fantastic Voyage.
Oh,
I love that.
I love that classic. I don't like the song. It's not my. I didn't really like Coolio though. Like I was more into, better hip hop like Tribe and De La Soul.
Coolio feels like the safe choice for Gangsta's Paradise.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what his background was in terms of being a quote unquote gangsta.
But
like I don't know. Like I didn't associate him with the gangsters, especially because he had a lot of pop success early on.
Yeah, he did.
And this feels like the most accessible rapper that they could find in the Bruckheimer-Simpson universe.
Yeah, it would be different. It had Tupac done it,
Then it feels like a little dangerous.
It actually is dangerous.
Like, this is a dangerous mind.
Exactly.
Tupac, that's a dangerous mind.
Just fucking brilliant and dangerous.
Yeah.
And that I think would have been Oscar worthy. But again,
that's
Tupac
probably
wouldn't do that kind of bullshit.
He'd make it way too heavy.
Yeah, he would. It would probably hurt the white people's feelings.
Say what you will about Gangsta's Paradise. It's perfectly fitting for the mediocre, dangerous minds that we have.
Yeah.
Because Tupac's version would be way too hard.
I liked Rollin' With My Homies better than this one.
The guy who did Rollin' With My Homies also did
Gangsta's Paradise. That's weird.
That is weird. That's weird.
You're right. Fantastic Voyage is a great track. That one is so good. Yeah, this is just one, like, if I hear it come on somewhere, I'm praying it's Amish Paradise every single time. And it never is.
Oh, God.
Never.
That lakeside bass riff on Fantastic Voyage is so amazing.
Yeah. And like when you heard that, you'd hear that at a party, and you're like, "Oh, thank God, there it is. There's a jam, something worth moving to." But like that's pretty much it. Like Coolio, after that, like he put other albums out. I remember we had him at Disc Jockey. They just didn't sell.
Nothing. There was just nothing memorable about them.
No.
And I think he tried to go a little bit hard.
Well, and that was the problem because too at that time, No Limit was a huge deal. So like Master P was everywhere. Coolio, no, dude. Like it's a no.
Yeah, the goofy haircut too.
And and you. I mean, that was kind of it. There's a lot of rappers doing a lot of gimmick back then. Yeah, And that was just one of his things. I don't want to besmirch his character or his legacy. I'm just saying he just wasn't, like, not hard enough. Like, if you want somebody to really make you think and like, yeah, I think of Tupac.
On the hard spectrum, you've got, like, Tupac over here. Mm-hmm. You've got Snoop Dogg. You're kind of moving upwards toward the middle with Dre. And then you get to...
I think Dre's before even Snoop. Yeah.
Dre's background as a dancer kind of moves him. And now the fact that he's a fucking billionaire, I think that probably moves him all the way over to the...
NWA, man. Sorry. If that was you, you're awesome.
But I'm going to put it more toward the center of that spectrum than anything else.
I disagree, but okay.
Just based on what we know. And he's a billionaire. But then on the other side, when you go all the way over to the other side of the spectrum.
Will Smith.
Like the Will Smith. Yeah, we'll put Will Smith over there. Skilo, Coolio.
That's
Heavy D, maybe somewhere in there.
No, absolutely not Heavy D.
Well, Heavy D's not going to go on the other side of that. He's not hard.
Well, I mean, that's like Sir Mix-a-Lot. I don't know. I always preferred my hip hop good. So, like,
well, it's not about good or bad. It's about hard and soft.
Yeah, but I mean, you can good. I think is a good mixture of both. And I don't know. I'm just saying, the song wasn't. It wasn't a thing for me.
It's the perfectly beige song for this perfectly beige movie,
and it won awards, and like this movie garnered attention. But yeah, I mean, overall, it was just boring. It was white saviory. It felt weird when they tried to teach her how to dance at the end. Don't do that.
Awkward, yeah.
We are so. Everything is so cringe, and that was, I can't do that. I cannot do that. But it's okay because it's over. We don't have to watch it again. But we did sit all the way through it.
We did. I mean, that means something.
Yeah, good performances.
It's a better movie than Waterworld.
And that it's a low bar.
Less memorable.
Low bar.
Less memorable than Waterworld. But better as a movie.
Exactly.
Like more watchable.
What's next week, then?
That's a very good question.
Because
why don't you talk about something while I find out?
Okay, well, so we went and saw the Jeff Buckley documentary last night, and it was fucking phenomenal. Even if you don't know about Jeff Buckley, which if you don't, you are really doing yourself a disservice. He's been one of my favorites since I was 18. It was just so moving and beautiful. It stayed with me all day today. So I would tell anybody, just if you want to hear one of the greatest vocals of all time, go and watch this documentary. Plus, Jonah's policewoman, Joan Mosser's in it, and I just love her so much. And it's a fascinating story. It's beautiful.
It's called It's Never Over, Jeff Buckley, and it's directed by Amy Berg.
And most Amy's are good. So there it is. I didn't put myself in that. I just said most are good.
Well, we couldn't watch Bushwhacked. We wanted to watch Bushwhacked.
We did want to watch
Bushwhacked is not available. I don't know if anybody knows that. You cannot
call Alison Prankler and ask if you can use their copy.
Maybe.
Because she'd be the only one who'd have it.
If you're listening, can we steal your copy of Bushwhacked?
We just need it for a podcast. Send it back.
Let's see. Next week, it's August something, so we've got Mortal Kombat. We've got The Amazing Panda Adventure.
Jesus Christ.
And Beyond Rangoon.
I'm sorry. I kind of want to do the panda one to Fuzzy. Fuzzy will not be ready. Will not be ready.
The Amazing Panda Adventure? I don't even know what that is.
It's not animated, is it?
I think it's live action.
It'd be hilarious if it was animated. I would love that. Fuzzy, we're going to watch a movie about a panda. Yay! Beyond Rangoon, I feel like that's going to be way too heavy, and Fuzzy's not going to be interested.
It stars Stephen Lang and Yi Ding and Ryan Slater.
I love pandas, though.
Stephen Lang plays the panda, obviously.
Obviously. Who else is in Beyond Rangoon? Is that Arquette?
I feel like that's Beyond Rangoon. Is that Anne Heche?
Oh, maybe that's it.
No, I'm thinking the wrong movie.
I thought it was Patricia Arquette for some reason.
Patricia Arquette, Frances McDormand, and Spalding Gray.
Right before he
disappeared. Directed by John Boorman.
Spalding Gray disappeared.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, kind of like Jeff Buckley, actually. He just went
Yeah.
swimming and just never came back.
That was conspiracy for a while, though.
Which was weird, because didn't he have like a special that was called Swimming or something?
Something like that.
That's wild.
Fascinating, man. Fascinating.
Didn't even know he was an actor, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah. Well, okay, so it's either going to be Beyond Rangoon or the Panda movie, so which one?
Mortal Kombat.
You don't think...
Yeah, Swimming to Cambodia, 1987. That was a thing he did.
That's right. Can we watch that
And then
instead?
he died swimming.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. Oh, well. We'll surprise you next week. We won't tell you what we chose.
Yeah. Figure it out.
Panda movie. Panda movie. Panda movie.
Oh, fuck the Panda movie.
Panda movie.